Alright guys, here we go. Looking at the 10-minute chart of AMD Advanced Micro Devices, and we're looking for a short position in here. As you can see, we put in a high, lower high, lower high. However, we've been putting in a low, higher low, but we're looking to come into resistance up here where we hit this kind of a double a micro double top here. They're so close together. We have this low pivot, high pivot. This was a port. We ran through it, came back up, couldn't get over it. So we're looking to come up here and retest that, and then that's where we'll take our short position at around that 58, 42, 58, 50 area, and hopefully come back, retest this bottom trend line here or here. But we still have 8 minutes to go on this 10-minute chart, so we'll put it on pause, wait to see if we can push up into this low and high pivot resistance zone. Also, reason why we're looking at that area is that earlier today, see the top of this body, this was an all-time high going back to February 19th this year. Then we came up today, and we put it on the hourly. As you can see, we pierced through it, and then ever since then we made a lower, a low, lower low, and then we still have, let's see, just under 50 minutes on this candle, but we're making lower highs on the hourly after hitting our all-time high. We missed getting in here. That wouldn't have been the perfect scenario, but we were messing with Bitcoin and other things. But anyway, we're going to try to get some of that back here with a retest of this high and low pivot that should be now become resistance for us. Okay, I'm going to put it on pause, and then we'll come back and see if we can get that market order, 1,000 shares on margin with AMD. Okay, guys, here we go. We have about 4 more minutes left on this current 10-minute candle. Let me pull it in there so you can see it better. And we were looking for a hit, retest up into this blue dash line around 58.42, 58.50. However, if we close, that's where we were going to enter. However, if we close red here, we're just going to take that short position here, and as we're looking to be having made we have a high, lower high, lower high, then now our next lower high. So 1, 2, 3 in a row. So we'll go ahead and take it. We have about 3 more minutes. We'll go to the 2-minute chart, and we'll play off the 2-minute chart. It's a little bit, finer, closer price action. We can read it a little bit better. Have about a minute left. I'm looking for a little surge to the upside. Try to get in a little higher. This bearish engulfing that took out this recent little run to the upside. I was watching the 10-minute, and just now, with you guys clicked it over on the 2-minute. I should have been watching on the 2-minute rather than the 10-minute, since we were that close to this little resistance area. We have about 30 more seconds left on this chart here. Our candle, sorry. Yeah, we might get a little pop to the upside. We'll see. And then I'm going to put it on pause, and then we'll come back whenever, if we get a surge up here, we'll show you where we get in at. Okay, our next candle just popped. We closed this one. Next candle just popped, and then we will. If we come through the bottom of our previous candle, yeah, that's about right. If we come through here, 58.15, then we'll go ahead and take a position. 1,000 share sell on going short on AMD, and see if we can get some downside out of this thing. But anyway, we'll put it on pause. That's where we'll be making that trade at that location, and we're trying to call all this before price action actually hits. And then we're looking for a target. First one underneath this low pivot, then hopefully we can retest the previous low as we were pulling back of the day. We had a gap up here, and then it ran low, lower high, higher low, but we're looking to take this one out first, which will bring us down to the second one there. Okay, we'll put you on pause, and then when this actually does something, we'll come back. Okay, guys, we got in up here at the red dash line. We had a surge through there, just did a market buy, to be honest with you. And so we are short, good to go. And then we're going to put it on the 10-minute chart. Here's the one that signaled that we were going to be looking for that short position, the one that closed under our 20. We haven't had a close under the 20 since back here, really. No. Wow. It's been a while since on the 8th. At least on this 10-minute chart here. So that's a good sign that we probably have more downside to come. Let me take some of this stuff off here. So we're in, and then we'll look for our first target here, but that's too close. We're not going to take profit there. We're really looking to come down to this low pivot. But anyway, we'll put it back on pause, and then see if we can come back down here. If we do get a surge to the upside, like right now it's green, so we're actually losing money now because we're just a little bit over where we got in. But if we take out the top of our previous red candle, this top here, then we'll just market buy our stock back, and just the smallest, your first loss or your smallest loss. So if it goes against you, go and get out, then you'll live to play another day. So that's what we're looking for. We really want to come down to that 57.75, this previous real strong low pivot here. Okay, we will come back as we get some price action going. Okay, guys, we're back real quick. I had a little drop on the current 10-minute candle, still have 7 minutes left. We hit that first target, but we're a little greedy. We want to come down, hit this second target here, 57.75, 57.80. Then we'll think about getting some profit out of here. Okay, we'll get back to you after this candle closes out, then we start the next one. Okay, guys, here we go. We just now came into this 10-minute chart. We're short. We had this blue dash line as a target. We're on the 2-minute now to show you a lot closer. We're coming down into it. We're out. We're going to go ahead and take profits here. We hit this. I think this is going to be good support here. We should be coming back up. But I wanted to zoom in here and show you how, just as we had been talking about, we got in on this red dash line after we had a close under the 20 from this first candle here. As a matter of fact, we're still driving into that blue dash line right now on the 10-minute chart. We still have, 10-minute candle here. Still have 5 more minutes left on it. So we'll see there's a gap actually here that if the market begins to sell off, we could come down and test this gap support and then gap fill. But anyway, just wanted to, let you guys know how this is set up, where we got in, why. Also, we hadn't had a close under that 20. If you go all the way back, we wicked under it. Wicked closed right on it. I guess you could call that yesterday, but really technically right here wasn't until the 8th. So as soon as we saw that, plus we made a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, then a close under the 20. So that was kind of obvious, and then we couldn't even come up into this high low support resistance area here. We had the low pivot, high pivot. We couldn't even manage to come up here and retest that before we closed under the 20. So anyway, there you go. Just wanted to point it out. This is not just showing us, making a couple bucks here and there. I wanted to be an educational video because this stuff works not only the 10-minute, 2-minute chart, but also the weekly, monthly, daily. So you don't have to sit here all day because, people have lives and families, careers that they have to be at. But if you can see this stuff forming on the daily chart, you can convert it, over and see how it works and get in for swing trades. Like each one of these could be a daily candle here and 1 day of price action. And, the same thing's going to happen. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for playing along. Thanks for being members, and we will see you on the charts.